Good morning. Thursday, April 30th, almost to May, almost to my birthday. Big gifts expected. I'm a May the 4th be with you Monday, so stay tuned for that.
You don't even know what Star Wars is.
What do you mean they don't know what? They better know what Star Wars is because I have a whole Star Wars
No, I was talking about you.
Oh, I know. Well, you take care of that for the family. All right. So you'll notice I'm in pajamas. And yes, I did wear them to our staff meeting this morning. We missed National Pajama Wear to Work Day over Easter break, so I have decided that today is the day you can wear your pajamas to work.
Well, it's good that you're doing that because today is also National Honesty Day, so we're just, we're being honest about what we want to do.
And this is the only day I've ever worn my pajamas all day. We've had wear your pajamas a lot during the day. So, hey, leave them on today. It's a cold, rainy day. Who cares?
Does Roxy have her pajamas on?
She does not.
Oh. Well, it's also National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. So
we are not adopting another shelter
So we
pet.
are in recognition of Roxy, too. I just wrote down a bunch of days. I'm just going to loop
I know.
in.
I have other stuff to cover, Dylan. I didn't know you had a whole side piece planned. All right. So I made yesterday, I mentioned that I had another Girl Scout cookie recipe. So these were for the tag-alongs, the chocolate ones with the peanut butter. These were on a scale kind of like a medium difficulty, not as easy as I thought they would be. I was actually gonna make one as the video activity, but it was impossible. So there's yellow cake at the bottom, chocolate chips, there's peanut butter, there's sweetened condensed milk, and then you chop up the tag-alongs on the top. They are delicious. There is peanut butter in them. They are very rich. Mr. Zigray thinks they're fantastic. I will include the link to it in my email today if you want to tackle that at your house. All right. Mrs. Drum sent me this really cool Magic Treehouse site where it lists all the books and all these fun activities for the books. Some of them are a little tricky. Crossword puzzles I think are too hard for kindergarten. But this is the Night at Dawn word search. So I'm going to also attach this. Now you're going to have to print it out. And I think you guys can figure out a word search and mom and dad can help you, but if it's the word armor, look for an A and then you would need an R next. And so you're just kind of work your way through it and then you're going to circle them when you're done. So that might be fun to keep you busy. Okay, on to our activity. Today we're going to do rainbow walking water. So I do have the finished product, but Dylan, if you could not show the finished product just yet. You are going to need 6 glasses. Clear glasses would be awesome, but if you don't have clear, it's okay. Whatever you have. You're gonna fill 3 of them with water. Roughly half the way up. Okay. Oh, I spilled water out of that one. Oh.
Amateur move.
I know. Okay. Now, we are going to do the 3 primary colors.
What are those again?
Red, yellow, blue.
Oh, cool.
6 drops in your cups of water. Okay, there's your blue. So you're noticing that 3 are empty. Okay, 6 yellow. 6 red. Okay. So far, so good. 6 glasses, fill 3 of them with water. Red food coloring, yellow food coloring, blue food coloring. Okay, now you need paper towels. They're roughly 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide. Depending on how big your glasses are, you can make them shorter because the activity will go a little bit quicker if you don't have just rolls and rolls of paper towels. You want to put one end in the food coloring and one in an empty cup. 1 in the food coloring, 1 in an empty cup. Okay, so you're gonna go all the way around. Now this is a lesson in patience. But it's worth it. I did the first one this morning, my sample coming up here. I did it at 9. So it's been 2 hours. So I'll show you the finished product in just a second. But what is gonna happen, red and yellow, you mix them together and they make orange. Yellow and blue together make green. Red and blue together make purple. So your 3 primary colors are gonna make 3 secondary colors. So it's really fun. It's gonna take a couple hours, so set it up and then kind of watch it throughout the day. Dylan, if you could please pan over here. So you will see, here's my red and my blue that made purple. My blue and my yellow are working on green water right now. And then the yellow and the red made the orange water.
Well, that's pretty nifty.
It is pretty nifty. So it's called Rainbow Walking Water.
Say that 5 times fast.
Rainbow Walking Water. So it's fun. So do that today. Brighten up the day a little bit. Okay? Stay tuned for the book. All right. We are on chapter 8 today. Now, we read the giraffe book yesterday, so you'll remember the end of chapter 7. They had been trying to escape, and Jack fell into the well. No, you keep saying the well. Now I have well on the brain.
The moat.
Jack fell in the moat. Dylan's got me all goofed up.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of moat.
Exactly. Chapter 8, the night. Water filled Jack's nose and covered his head. His glasses fell off. He grabbed them just in time. He coughed and flailed his arms. Jack! Annie was calling from above. I'm in the moat, said Jack, gasping for air. He tried to tread water and put his glasses back on. With his backpack, his shoes, and his heavy clothes, he could hardly stay afloat. Splash! Hi, I'm here, Annie sputtered. Jack could hear her nearby, but he couldn't see her. Which way's land? Annie asked. I don't know, just swim. Jack dog-paddled through the cold black water. He heard Annie swimming too. At first it seemed as if she was swimming in front of him, but then he heard a splash behind him. Annie, he called. What? Her voice came from in front, not behind. Another splash. Behind. Jack's heart almost stopped. Crocodiles? He couldn't see anything through his water-streaked glasses. Annie, he whispered. What? Swim faster. But I'm here. I'm over here near the edge, she whispered. Jack swam through the dark toward her voice. He imagined a crocodile slithering after him. Another splash not far away. Jack's hand touched a wet, live thing. Ugh, he cried. It's me. Take my hand, said Annie. Jack grabbed her hand. She pulled him to the edge of the moat. They crawled over an embankment onto the wet grass. Safe. Another splash came from the moat waters. Oh, man, Jack said. He was shivering all over. His teeth were chattering. He shook the water off his glasses and put them back on. It was so misty he couldn't see the castle. He couldn't even see the moat, much less a crocodile. We made it, said Annie. Her teeth were chattering too. I know, said Jack, but where are we? He peered at the foggy darkness. Where was the drawbridge, the windmill, the hawk house, the grove of trees, the tree house? Everything had been swallowed up by the thick, soupy darkness. Jack reached into his wet backpack and pulled out the flashlight. He pushed the switch. No more light. They were trapped, not in a dungeon, but in the still, cold darkness. All right, here's a picture, and then I'll read that page. Somebody looks like somebody's coming to help them. Yeah, a horse's whinny. Just then the clouds parted. A full moon was shining in the sky. A pool of light spread through the mist. Then Jack and Annie saw him just a few feet away, the knight. He sat on a black horse. His armor shone in the moonlight. A visor hid his face, but he seemed to be staring straight at Jack and Annie. All right, that's the end of the chapter. See you tomorrow.